Hello viewers, welcome back to Inside the Life of African Leaders. Today we're diving into the fascinating early life of one of Africa's most influential figures, Shaka Zulu. In this video we'll talk about key points such as his early life and background, his rise to power, governance and military innovations, controversial actions, family life, legacy, and impact. We will also uncover some of the hidden secrets known only by a select few. So stick around, and if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications icon. Let's dive in. Chapter 1: Early Life and Background. Shaka Zulu was born in 1787 in the Zulu Kingdom, which is present-day South Africa. His birthplace was in the region known today as KwaZulu-Natal, a land rich in resources and strategically located along important trade routes. Shaka was the son of Senzangakhona, a prominent Zulu chief, and Nandi, a daughter of a neighboring chief from the Langeni clan. His parents' union was significant in the context of Zulu politics and culture. Senzangakhona, Shaka Zulu's father and the chief of the Zulu clan, was a figure of considerable authority. However, his leadership was not without challenges and rivalries, which would later influence Shaka's own rise to power. Nandi, Shaka's mother, came from a lineage of chiefs, but her marriage to Senzangakhona was met with some resistance from other Zulu factions. Her background and status as a daughter of another chief added to Shaka's complex heritage. Education and early influences. From a young age, Shaka was exposed to the military and political dynamics of the Zulu Kingdom. Let's explore these influences. Military training. Shaka's early experiences included military training and learning the intricacies of combat and strategy. This training was vital in preparing him for his future role as a military leader. Political climate. Growing up, Shaka witnessed the turbulent political environment of Southern Africa. The constant conflicts and rivalries among different clans and kingdoms shaped his understanding of power and leadership. The cultural and social practices of the Zulu people, as well as the broader context of regional politics, significantly influenced Shaka. His early life was marked by a deep engagement with the Zulu traditions and an understanding of the power dynamics within his community. Shaka Zulu's early background provided him with a unique perspective on leadership and warfare, laying the groundwork for his later achievements as a formidable ruler and military innovator. Chapter 2: Rise to Power. Shaka Zulu's early roles in the Zulu military were crucial in shaping his future as a leader. As a young man, he was deeply involved in the military and strategic activities of the Zulu clan. This involvement included military training. Shaka received rigorous training in combat and military tactics. His early exposure to warfare and leadership roles within the military set the stage for his later innovations. Service under his father. Initially, Shaka served under his father, Senzangakhona, who was a chief of the Zulu. His military experience during this period provided him with insights into clan politics and warfare strategies. Key events leading to his rise. Shaka's rise to power was marked by several pivotal events that demonstrated his leadership and strategic acumen. Prominence under his father. Despite the challenges and political intrigues of his father's reign, Shaka's capabilities were recognized. His early experiences and leadership potential began to shine through, positioning him as a key figure within the clan. Overthrowing rival chiefs. Following his father's death, Shaka faced significant challenges from rival chiefs and factions within the Zulu Kingdom. He successfully navigated these challenges through a combination of military prowess and strategic alliances. His ability to defeat rival leaders and consolidate control over various territories showcased his strength and determination. Consolidation of power. Shaka's strategic brilliance was evident as he worked to unify and expand the Zulu Kingdom. He implemented reforms and reorganized the military to enhance its effectiveness, which played a critical role in his rise. Establishment of rule. With his consolidation of power, Shaka Zulu established a new era for the Zulu Kingdom. Let's dive into this. Formation of the Zulu Kingdom. Shaka officially established the Zulu Kingdom by uniting various clans and tribes under his rule. His effective leadership transformed the Zulu from a small clan into a dominant kingdom in the region. Centralization of authority. Shaka implemented a centralized system of governance, which allowed him to maintain strict control over his subjects and military. This centralization was crucial in maintaining order and enhancing the kingdom's stability. Shaka Zulu's rise to power was characterized by his adept handling of military and political challenges, his strategic innovations, and his ability to unify and expand the Zulu Kingdom. His leadership not only redefined the Zulu state, but also left a lasting impact on the region's history. Chapter 3: Shaka Zulu's Governance and Military Innovations. Shaka Zulu established a highly organized and centralized Zulu monarchy, which was pivotal in transforming the Zulu Kingdom from a collection of disparate clans into a unified and powerful state. His political system was characterized by centralization of authority. Shaka implemented a strong centralized government, concentrating power in his hands. This centralization allowed him to exert control over the entire kingdom, streamline decision-making processes, and enforce his policies effectively. Administrative reforms. He reorganized the kingdom's administration, creating a more structured and efficient system. This included reorganizing the military and administrative divisions of the kingdom, which helped in managing resources and maintaining order. Creation of a structured hierarchy. Shaka established a rigid hierarchy within the Zulu Kingdom, with clearly defined roles and responsibilities. This hierarchy extended to the military and local governance, ensuring that his directives were implemented uniformly. Military innovations. Shaka Zulu's military innovations were groundbreaking and played a significant role in the expansion and consolidation of his kingdom. Some of his key innovations included tactical innovations. Shaka introduced several new tactics and formations, such as the Horns of the Buffalo formation. This strategy involved surrounding and overwhelming the enemy from multiple directions, which proved highly effective in battle. Short stabbing spear, Ikuwa. One of Shaka's most notable innovations was the introduction of the short stabbing spear, known as the Ikuwa. This weapon was more effective in close combat than traditional throwing spears, and allowed his warriors to engage enemies at close range with greater impact. Standing army and discipline. Shaka established a permanent standing army, which was well-trained and disciplined. This standing force allowed for rapid and coordinated military responses, and Shaka enforced strict military discipline to maintain effectiveness and loyalty. Economic and social policies. Shaka Zulu's governance extended beyond military reforms to include significant economic and social policies. Reorganization of land and resources. He implemented policies to reorganize land distribution and resource management. This reorganization helped to maximize the use of available resources and integrate newly conquered territories into the kingdom's economy. Social reforms. Shaka introduced various social reforms, including changes in the traditional structure of Zulu society. He promoted the integration of conquered peoples, incorporating them into the Zulu social and military systems, which helped to unify the diverse groups under his rule. Integration of conquered peoples. By incorporating conquered peoples into the Zulu Kingdom, Shaka not only expanded his army, but also strengthened his control over new territories. This integration helped to stabilize and consolidate his rule. Shaka Zulu's governance and military innovations were instrumental in shaping the Zulu Kingdom's history. His centralized political system, military strategies, and social policies significantly enhanced the kingdom's power and cohesion, leaving a lasting legacy in Southern Africa. Chapter 4: Controversial Actions. Shaka Zulu's reign was marked by several controversial actions that had significant implications for his kingdom and its people. Use of military might. Shaka employed aggressive military strategies to expand Zulu territory and consolidate his power. His expansionist policies involved extensive warfare against neighboring tribes and kingdoms. While these actions succeeded in unifying and enlarging the Zulu Kingdom, they also resulted in widespread devastation and displacement of communities. Extreme measures and violence. Shaka's methods of enforcing control and suppressing dissent were often brutal. Historical accounts describe instances of extreme violence against rivals, dissenters, and those who defied his authority. This included harsh punishments, including executions and the destruction of entire villages. Such measures instilled fear and ensured compliance, but also fostered resentment and unrest. Impact of his actions. The controversial actions taken by Shaka Zulu had both immediate and lasting effects. Short-term success. In the short term, Shaka's aggressive expansion and military tactics were highly effective. His reign saw the Zulu Kingdom grow significantly in size and power. He established a formidable empire that was recognized across southern Africa. His military innovations and centralized governance transformed the Zulu Kingdom into a dominant force in the region. Long-term consequences. Despite the initial successes, Shaka's reign had long-term consequences. The extreme measures and violence used to maintain control led to significant unrest and instability. After Shaka's death, his successors struggled to maintain the kingdom's cohesion, facing challenges from both internal dissent and external pressures. The legacy of Shaka's rule was mixed, with his contributions to the Zulu Kingdom's strength overshadowed by the enduring impact of his harsh methods. Shaka Zulu's controversial actions reflect the complexities of his leadership. While his reign brought about significant expansion and centralization, it also left a legacy of violence and unrest that influenced the Zulu Kingdom's subsequent history. Chapter 5: Family Life. Shaka Zulu's personal life was complex and had significant implications for his reign. Marriages. Shaka's marital relationships were deeply intertwined with his political and military strategies. He had multiple wives, a common practice among Zulu royalty, which helped to forge alliances and strengthen his position. However, details about his specific wives and their individual contributions are less documented. Children. Shaka had several children, but his most notable offspring was his son, Shaka Senzangakhona. The details about his children are sparse, with limited information about their roles or positions within the kingdom. However, the legacy of his direct lineage was significant in the context of Zulu succession and succession struggles. The influence of Shaka's family extended into the realms of politics and military affairs. Members of Shaka's family played various roles in the Zulu court. His brothers and close relatives were often given important positions within the military and administrative structures. These positions allowed them to support Shaka's rule and contribute to the governance of the kingdom. Some of Shaka's family members were actively involved in military campaigns and governance. Their roles in the military were crucial in supporting Shaka's expansionist policies and maintaining control over the conquered territories. Impact on personal and political life. Shaka's family life had both personal and political repercussions. Let's dive in. Personal relationships. Shaka's personal relationships, including his marriages and family dynamics, influenced his governance style. The intricate family dynamics often resulted in internal conflicts and rivalries, which occasionally affected his decision-making and leadership. Political impact. The appointment of family members to key positions within the kingdom was a strategic move by Shaka to consolidate his power and ensure loyalty. However, these appointments also created tensions and rivalries within the Zulu leadership. The family dynamics contributed to internal strife, which had implications for the stability of his rule and the succession process. Shaka Zulu's family life was a critical aspect of his leadership. While his personal relationships and family dynamics helped to shape his political strategies, they also introduced complexities and challenges that influenced his reign and the future of the Zulu Kingdom. Chapter 6: Legacy and Impact. Shaka Zulu's reign had profound and enduring effects on the Zulu Kingdom and the broader southern African region. Influence on Zulu culture and military strategy. Shaka's military innovations and organizational reforms had a lasting impact on Zulu culture and military tactics. His introduction of new weapons, formations, and strategies shaped the Zulu military tradition and set a precedent for future generations. These innovations contributed to the Zulus' reputation as a formidable military power. Political landscape of Southern Africa. Shaka's consolidation of the Zulu Kingdom and expansion into neighboring territories altered the political landscape of southern Africa. His establishment of a centralized Zulu state influenced regional politics and led to significant shifts in power dynamics. His reign marked a period of intense political change and conflict that affected the surrounding regions. Contributions and failures. Shaka Zulu's reign was marked by notable achievements as well as significant challenges. Achievements in military organization. Shaka's greatest contributions were in the realm of military organization. His reforms created a highly disciplined and effective fighting force, which played a crucial role in expanding and defending the Zulu Kingdom. His innovations in warfare and military tactics were revolutionary and set new standards for the region. Failures and criticisms. Despite his successes, Shaka's reign faced criticism and failures. His methods of expansion and governance were often brutal and led to significant unrest. The internal strife and resentment generated by his harsh rule and the intense centralization of power contributed to instability. After Shaka's death, his successors struggled with maintaining the unity and strength of the Zulu Kingdom. Historical and cultural significance. Shaka Zulu's legacy extends beyond his immediate reign and continues to influence South African history and cultural memory. Place in South African history. Shaka Zulu is a central figure in South African history, often regarded as a symbol of powerful leadership and military prowess. His role in shaping the Zulu Kingdom and his impact on the region's history are widely recognized. He is remembered as a transformative leader who played a key role in the development of the Zulu state. Influence on contemporary perceptions. Shaka's leadership and military strategies continue to influence contemporary perceptions of warfare and leadership. His innovative approaches and the dramatic impact of his reign are studied and referenced in discussions about leadership, strategy, and governance. His legacy serves as a point of reference for understanding the complexities of power and rule in historical and modern contexts. Shaka Zulu's legacy is a complex blend of military brilliance, political impact, and cultural significance. While his reign brought significant achievements and lasting changes, it also left behind challenges and controversies that continue to shape perceptions of his leadership. Chapter 7. Conclusion. Shaka Zulu, born in 1787, rose from humble beginnings to become a transformative leader of the Zulu Kingdom. His early military roles and strategic brilliance enabled him to overthrow rivals and centralize power, significantly altering southern Africa's political landscape. Shaka's governance was marked by innovative military tactics and organizational reforms, though his rule also involved controversial actions and brutal measures to maintain control. His family life, including marriages and familial roles, influenced both his personal and political decisions. Shaka's legacy is a complex blend of admiration for his military achievements and criticism for his harsh rule. He remains a prominent figure in South African history, with his impact still felt in contemporary views on leadership and warfare. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications icon to be notified of new uploads. Share your thoughts in the comments section below.